You're going to be amazed.
I don't think I'm going to be amazed.
No, he's going to be amazed. The fact that I've kept my mouth shut this long about the ending of Red Dead, he's going to be amazed.
And that's what you're going to talk about immediately.
No, it's not. It's what I want to say.
Oh, but it's not coming through very good. What is going on?
I just want to say what happens.
But you can't.
But I can't.
Because Steve will stab you in the dick.
Yeah, I can't say anything without giving away what's going to happen. Not a single thing.
Yeah, no.
Especially right now, since we are live. I'm just trying to figure out why we're getting bad signal.
Oh, we're live?
Well, yeah, but he's just trying to, you know, polish up our signal.
He was supposed to say basically. I set him up for it.
Well, I don't want to do that yet. The internet could totally see you right now. Stop using your encoder. It's yellow, though. We're not getting a good stream health here.
Well, that's kind of shitty.
Stream health, yellow.
Wouldn't it be red?
Well, yellow's not good. Green is what we want.
Exactly.
Weird. Well, we're going to hope it cleans up later. All right, guys. Hey, guys. I'm Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another, basically.
Essentially.
I know, right?
And this is a podcast we do when we're basically when everybody else is not here.
Essentially.
I know, right?
Yeah, so we just kind of bullshit about whatever the fuck we want to bullshit about. Figure out stuff. I look at the internet a lot while these guys dick around. Half the time I don't know what they're talking about.
Half time we don't know what we're talking about.
That is true. All right. So me and my daughter have been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider quite a bit. I beat the game this morning, earlier today. And she's doing all right. I've been helping her with the fighting parts, but she does a lot of the adventuring on her own. She's getting pretty good. She's 4, so, you know, battling stuff isn't her forte. She's good at figuring out how to
She gets nervous easy.
Yeah, she starts hitting all the buttons and just dies. It's probably better she's not shooting people with arrows and stabbing them anyways.
Yeah, with you or your dad. I mean, you're going to be your first victim.
Yeah. She has done a couple of stealth takedowns, though. But I got 2 games loaded. She's further back. I've beaten the game. And I started thinking, what if they had a game? This would be awesome if it was all linked, where you could do multiple saves. And then if you're, say, 63% through the game, and you go back to a save where you were only, it doesn't matter, let's say 20% into the game, and you make a different choice to maybe kill somebody that you had in or something, and then when you go back to the new save at the 63%, everything is different because you changed the past by going to an older save. Wouldn't that be awesome?
So like a time traveling thing, like is your character gonna know they did it? Like, is he gonna recognize? Oh shit, everything's different. What did I do?
I think it's going to be like butterfly effect, where the memories have to start coming to him in waves. When he comes back, he's not really going to know how things are changed. So when you come back to the future, you're going to be in this world that seemingly seems the same, but maybe somebody who was your friend isn't, and you start seeing little differences. And then like maybe you have like this, I don't know, maybe it goes into like this weird black and white, and it goes into your head, and it's like all these memories start flooding to you in flashes, and you start to see all the changes that happen because you made a difference in the past. And then if you wanted, you could go back again and change it again. But the more you change it, the more that it corrupts the future. So you can only change things so much in the past.
So eventually you would corrupt your future save file.
Exactly.
And
Maybe
you could no
even
longer access it, and now you have
Perhaps.
to play from that past save file.
Exactly.
To that point again.
Something like that. So you can go back and change something if you don't like where the game is going. But if you change it too much, you end up having to start over from a past
It kind of
save.
seems like it would be like tying in a little bit of that stuff from what the fuck is that game called? It's on PlayStation with Snake.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah, like remember the Metal Gear where like the game started fucking with your console. It made you like it would like turn off your console. You turn it back on again, and even like go through the start, but just immediately back on the game at that point, and all that kind of weird shit when you're inside that mech thing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would mess with you in weird ways like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it would actually mess with you in weird. But see now, like how like that, you know, kind of like is actually like affecting your console, like how that game like programmed into where it can actually affect your console. Like you have it kind of do that where you know your shit with it. These things would actually affect the console itself. And
you could
how
do that
it
too.
would operate.
You could do that too if you wanted to.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay. How about this? I mean, well, nowadays it won't work because we don't have controller ports like player 1 port, player 2 port.
Yeah, but there's still USB ports on that.
Yeah, but like maybe like you would like change like what hand your person is, like they're right-handed or left-handed by depending on what port you plug your controller into.
Hey, there you go.
They'll change it up, like how like person like mounts their gun. They'll mount it this way if you have it on the left port, or right if you have it on the right port. And it's like, okay.
That's an interesting thought too. I didn't even think about anything with the ports because, like you said, we don't really use those anymore.
Yeah.
They'd have to do something though, where since everybody goes wireless, they'd have to do something where you could select in the options what port you were connected to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise you have to have it plugged in, and there's a lot of people who would be against that.
Yeah. Well, people that want to use batteries, there's quite a few people out there that just hate using batteries, and they're like,
oh yeah, mine's plugged in. I keep the console, pretty close to the TV, and or pretty close to my controller. So
yeah, I would think being close to your TV would really matter any.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter any at all.
I gotta keep it close, otherwise the TV doesn't know what's going on.
Exactly.
But no, I really think that would be cool though if they made a game like that, and maybe it wouldn't corrupt all your future files. Maybe closer in the future, you could go to a different save where it was only at 40% or something, and it would still let you access that because you could change something else there to change the future. Maybe it would even uncorrupt. Maybe you could even go back to a 40% where you could still get in, change something there, and then it would uncorrupt your future file again. I mean, you could get really convoluted with it, but if they made a game like that, I just feel like it would be really sweet because it's not like they couldn't connect save stuff.
No, they wouldn't. No, and obviously we know that they can also do things in games that will
affect a console.
Yeah, affect your actual console itself.
Who makes Metal Gear Solid? Is that Square
Konami.
Enix? Is it Konami? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Rumo Vapor says fourth wall breaking. Would you have the game like break the fourth wall, like it knows it's a video game?
Perhaps if you messed around enough, yeah. I mean, they've done that before in a game.
Well, they've done it with Deadpool.
Well, what?
The
No,
fact
okay.
that
Now, what
Deadpool
was that?
knew it was a video
Now,
game.
what was that Sega game? That comic game?
Comic Jumper?
Yeah.
That one didn't really know it was a video game though, but it knew it was a comic book.
So it would know. It would just kind of breaking that fourth wall there then, because it knows what it is.
Well, I feel like they did that in Red Hot. Have you beaten the game? Super Hot, yeah. As you go through it, you start to realize that you're just a construct inside the game, basically, and you yourself aren't even real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you start to break the fourth wall in that one. So, yeah, I mean, why not? If you do enough stuff to switch between saves, then sure, maybe the game does realize
if
it's
you
all
do
fake.
enough stuff, that would pretty much have it be blatantly obvious. That what's going on is the whole game. Your character would realize, oh shit, and start breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. I mean, if you do enough stuff, he might literally turn to the screen and just be like, "What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Quit screwing with my life.
Exactly.
This is my life."
Now, how do we know that's not reality? I mean, there have been new physics studies that have come out that have added more support to the whole we're nothing more than a convoluted ass fucking computer program.
True. But I mean,
This is a shitty fucking computer program, I gotta tell you.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
I'm pretty impressed with it. I haven't noticed too many glitches. Then again,
Have you gotten stuck in the graphics yet, Jason?
as a little kid, yes. I tried to jump over a pond and didn't make it. I lost my shoe. It was stuck pretty damn good. So yes, I've gotten stuck in the graphics in this computer program.
Any soft walls?
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that happened to you, Steven, when we were in the hotel room and you fell in between the bed and the wall. You got stuck in between the graphics there.
Yeah.
You had to put out a command code to unstuck yourself.
/ teleport bed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fucking ends up sending me back home.
You're like, oh, fucking sweet.
Unless he couldn't / teleport, hotel bed, then that would suck.
Well, what would suck though is because he didn't say what bed it would be, so he's just gonna wind up in some random person's bed. So pretty fucking horrible, you know. Steven's just gonna like just kind of open his eyes. There's been some like bro dude there like, "Sup, bro? How you doing?"
That's a great accent.
She got crazy last night, I guess.
Oh man.
So I mean,
That to me sounds like one of the best case scenarios that could happen. Because he can just get up and leave. I mean, there's far worse than
well,
that.
not if he wakes up with the PC tattoo on his ass.
Why would he? That he's already awake.
He's there with the bro dude.
But he would just spawn into that bed. It's not like he would
Dude,
have been
if
there.
you're inside of a PC person's room, one, they boned you, but only with absolute like affirmative consent and waiver form is signed. You know what I mean? But also, you're gonna probably be branded PC. So,
I hate you, Ricky. You watch way too much South Park.
it's just what happens. You know what I
God
mean?
damn you, dude.
It's exactly why he could just get up and walk away, because the guy's super PC. It would be worse if he woke up in some random girl's bed or even any other normal guy. Okay, person. Let's just go with person's bed, because they would probably start screaming and instantly be calling the cops or grab the gun from under their pillow and shoot him or something.
Well, what if you woke up and Steven's just laying there next to you in your bed?
That's happened to me.
Steven's laying there clutching a rose with his shirt off.
Nope. He was sound asleep. And it was a hotel, and we were at a convention. And it was a very big bed. With a pillow wall.
Yeah. Sure.
Jason was afraid for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Steven's a color when he sleeps.
How would you know?
Oh, he knows.
Oh, gross. I'm gonna have to lock my door now.
That's what those 3 knocks were that one night on your door.
He came back from Johnny's house.
Yeah. He thought, if he's sleeping tonight, I can creep in there and cuddle with him for a while. He'll never know it. And then I'll go back to Johnny's. But when he knocked and heard movement, he bolted back to his truck and went back to Johnny's.
No, he farted, and that's what the sulfur smell was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right.
Gross.
It is all pretty freaking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
So we watched the new Harry Potter movie, the Fantastic Beasts movie.
I did not. How was it?
Not so great.
It was all right. You just have to you might think it's all right because you're not like a Harry Potter fan or anything like that.
I did not care for the last one.
There's just some time.
Yeah,
there's some messed up time stuff and some out of character stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Out of character, the guy's in his British accent, and then he's just talking in an American accent all of a
No,
sudden.
I don't know. We don't want to go too far into that, but it's just
The movie's been out for only a few days, so yeah, we can't do that yet.
Well, no, we just haven't watched it for a podcast. We'll talk about when we hit it on a podcast.
Hey, you brought it up.
But no, it's just some of the out of character stuff is weird. Like the Queenie character does some weird shit in the movie.
Queenie?
Yeah, the blonde lady.
The telepath?
I know exactly who you're talking about now when you said the blonde lady, but why'd you call her Queenie?
Because that's what she's called.
That's her name.
Oh, is it? I don't know her name. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
As you said, I don't care about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just there's some weird shit, especially with time zone not time zone, but time stuff.
Like time scales on certain things and people just don't add up from what the original lore.
But we've kind of discovered, or we've kind of known, J.K. Rowling doesn't know shit about how time works. I don't think.
No. No.
Just
I'm honestly, I just kind of go into it just thinking okay, this is a alternate timeline. You got the time turners. So there's obviously multiple timelines and stuff like that, and it's just some skewed timeline that someone created. you know, and it just fucked everything up.
That could explain a lot of the inconsistencies in Harry Potter. It's simply different timelines that you're watching of different time periods in those timelines, and they all have similarities yet differences, and that's why some of the stuff doesn't make sense like it should, but it actually does in their timeline if you knew their whole story.
Exactly.
Harry Potter's been explained in a way that I now like it.
You just don't like it because you think every single person in the movie should have been a master wizard when they're all children.
No.
That's exactly what you said.
I think they should be master wizards by the end, and nobody is.
They're still children. Are you
Not
a
even the
master?
adults.
Are you a master at school stuff when you left school?
No.
You didn't know shit when you left school, did you? Because I didn't.
Here's the thing.
If you went back, if you graduated high school and you went right back and you started kindergarten, you'd probably fail kindergarten and have to repeat it again.
Probably.
Okay?
Anyway,
that's just what it is.
so in the end of the last movie, they've got a portal up, and there's all these wizards flinging their little puff balls at them out of the wand, right? And they're like, boom, boom, boom. And it's like the most lame battle ever. There's this big shield around the school, and a bunch of people throwing puff balls at it with their fucking wands. All right? I wanted some, like, big-ass spells with contained nuclear blast or something. So
Well, you're talking about regular mages, wizards that, you know, just regular people. These people, none of these people are trained soldiers. None of these people are anything but just dudes that came off the street and believed in this Nazi-ass fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know, the only person, when you see the one person that's trained for mass destruction use a spell, he blows the whole fucking dome up.
And he damn near destroys the Elder Wand in the process because it isn't his wand yet.
I will give you that the final battle between Harry and Voldemort was really fucking...
Really
that's pretty weak,
anticlimactic.
too, yeah.
But it's better in the book.
Yeah.
They kind of did a lame shit on that. But there was too much hand-to-hand combat with that, not enough magic stuff. But you're just seeing regular people fight. This would be like if you gave peasants guns and had them fight other peasants. It wouldn't be epic because neither side know how to fight. There would be no strategy. There would be nothing besides
that works
fighting.
pretty well for us here in America. All right, we have a past of giving peasants guns, and they win wars with
Those
them.
people were trained. A lot of those
They were
peasants
militias.
were trained. They were militia people that were trained.
That
It
had
started out as
training.
peasants.
But those peasants were still trained before
Yeah.
they went and fought.
They were
soldiers.
also organized too. They weren't unorganized. They had leaders. They had structure. They had
Where
orders. They followed orders.
With what you're talking about, that was a mob. Voldemort went attack them. He didn't give them any orders. He just said attack.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything else.
I feel like they could have grouped up like maybe 5 of them together, and 3 of them could have combined spells, and the other 2 could have held everything together
If
with
they
like.
knew how to do that,
Oh, come on.
I don't think any of them know how to do that. I'm telling you,
What the fuck?
this is like that's like advanced
How
fucking
do
magic
you become
stuff.
a wizard and not get so into it that you learn all the advanced shit by the time
you
you're 14?
grew up in that world, it would be just like us. So now it would be just like a wizard.
Why
where,
are you
like,
not an
how
advanced-
did you grow up with technology and you don't know how to build a goddamn microchip yet? Like you physically cannot go out there right now and go and build one. Build me one right now.
I can't.
Exactly.
can tell you-
How did you not do that? How are you not doing that?
That's
That's
the same-
exactly what it's
It's
what you're
not
doing
the
with the
same
whole wizard.
thing.
It's exactly the
No,
same
it's
fucking
not.
thing. It is exactly the
To
same
build a
fucking
microchip
thing.
requires equipment I don't have access to. I'd have to build the equipment before I could build the
Just
microchip.
like them. Doing that kind of stuff would
They
require
have the
certain
equipment.
knowledge and skill to do it that they did not have the access
But
to
they have
get.
the equipment to do it. So they just need to trial and error
And not
that
everyone
shit.
is that powerful either. People have varying levels of power within there. Just like people have different varying levels of intelligence.
If they're not powerful enough to do it, then they need to find a way to steal the power from someone else.
See, now that's what they were accusing Mudbloods of.
I would find a spell that stole power, and I would drain every wizard I came
And that's
across.
what they were considering. Well, sorry, I said Mudbloods.
If you watch this next movie, you'll actually like what happens then, because there are people casting massive fucking spells.
That's
Yeah,
the kind of
just
shit
like-
I
just
always
like
wanted to see.
there- there's
this
people
is gonna
that are
destroy
really
the
good
entire
at-
fucking town if it's not contained kind of spell.
These
That's
guys
what I
are-
wanted to see.
Yeah.
In that last Harry Potter epic battle, that was just kind of like people
Well,
throwing puffballs
But like
at a shield.
like we told you, that's because those are just regular people.
Regular old people.
They're not people that train forever to fight. These are people that, 5 years ago, they were fucking washing dishes with their wand. Because that's all they knew how to do, because that's all they were doing. They knew the basics of self-defense and stuff. They didn't know anything else. in the new Crimes of Grindelwald, there's the wizards you see in this are powerful. They have been trained to fight. They know how to fight, and there's big fucking spells being tossed.
That's the shit I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just you're concentrating on the wrong part of the whole thing.
So first, you get a spell to steal their magic to become the most powerful, so no one can touch you. You start with the weak wizards and work your way up. Then you got to get a spell that steals life force so that you can live forever, and you're set.
I don't think that's how magic works
No.
in that world.
I'll steal their souls and live off the power that's within them. I am not a good wizard.
It does. I don't think that's how it works either, because Voldemort would have done that already.
Yeah.
He uses it to split his own soul so he can live forever. Kind of.
Well, murder's a crime
It
against
works.
nature, and it tears your soul.
It doesn't make him more powerful. He was
Oh,
more
wait,
powerful
you know what?
before.
I just remembered. All I got to do is drink the blood of unicorns. I'll be fine.
Or get a Philosopher's Stone, but we see in this movie here that maybe that's not the best option.
Philosopher's Stones
either.
are dangerous and
Wrong
unpredictable.
thing. Not the Philosopher's Stone you're thinking of.
No, it's not, but still.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a Philosopher's Stone from Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
And
Yes.
when I think of it, I think of WoW. So
Yes. Okay, so there are magical creatures in that world, right? Okay.
In that world?
Yes.
I was almost excited. I thought you meant our world.
No.
I was going to steal their
Yeah,
magic.
I know, right? So we've seen evidence time and time again that pretty much you can crossbreed damn near any magical creature out there. Like, everything has been crossbred and can be crossed. I mean, Hagrid bred the fucking blasted Shroots. Right?
Scoots.
Yeah, Scroots or whatever, Scroots, whatever they are, right? The fucking guy in the ministry had a fire chicken. A chicken that breathed fire.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's like a chicken and a dragon or some shit. Maybe a fire salamander. And all the same. You know? Okay, so that leads me to believe, so pretty much that makes me think that all magical creatures have the ability to breed with one another. Right? So that means like someone like Hagrid could go out there and bone a dragon multiple times. And you'd get some kind of half-dragon humanoid thing.
I'm still saying that it wouldn't work that way. Mammals and reptile things
no.
don't mate that way.
But no, Steven, look.
They
were
use
talking-
magic to
Well,
shove the
that-
sperm into the egg.
See, that's how. Well, you're talking about the blast and the scroots, stuff like that, scutes or whatever. And I don't think that those were bred in the traditional sense of breeding. I think that literally that's what was done. It was magic.
But Hagrid can't use it, and he's the one who bred them.
Hagrid got them from somebody else. He got somebody else to breed them.
Are they like mules and they can't have breeding done between them because they're like a crossbreed to start with?
No, because they're different species. I think they used magic to go essence of this, essence of that. Bam! Now we have a new creature. Pop it into an egg, and then it goes. The egg's already got everything it needs in the
We
thing.
could probably do that now with science in some cases.
Science!
Okay.
So, mythical creatures, all right? What do you get if you breed a vampire with a human?
A vampire?
No,
Yeah.
you get a ginger. A pale guy who can't stand in the sun.
Pretty much, right? Okay, but no. So
All of the drawbacks, none
Actually,
of the
get a
benefits.
daywalker.
Yeah. Okay, but no. So, right? So, say like a unicorn. No, sorry, not a unicorn. A centaur and a human breed, right? So those two bred, right? Now you're going to have some like minotaur.
I
Okay.
told you that the only way that's working is because the Minotaur has two. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, we're talking about a different thing.
Yeah.
The Minotaur. Yeah. No,
That's
we'll go back to the thing. We'll go back to the other one I'm talking about.
Well, no. I'm saying a minotaur.
Well, yeah.
So it's a man, half man. Because see, when the centaur breeds with the person.
You're talking about a Minotaur, though.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
not talking about a Centaur.
Oh, sorry, yeah. No, it's a centaur.
You said Minotaur, though.
No, but I said it would create a minotaur.
But it wouldn't. A Minotaur and a human would not create any kind of centaur. A Minotaur has two legs, has two bull legs, and a bull head. It has a man's
you see,
body.
because
You'd end up with something that
the
looked like
minotaur
Satan.
is a half man and half another man.
That's a centaur.
If it's half a man
the
and half
centaur
another man,
centaur.
you know what you have? 100% man.
No, you have like 150% man, because you see, you have like the full body of a man, right? and then like where like the shoulders are at, you have the torso of another man coming out of there.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Exactly.
Ricky, is this what you're trying
That's
to
what I'm talking about. That's what you would get if a
That's,
centaur.
you're
a
fucking it
centaur-
up. You keep saying Minotaur and then going back to Centaur.
You should show
Minotaurs and Centaurs are different.
No, isn't that called a minotaur?
that is a Minotaur, but what you said Minotaur. A Minotaur is a bull man.
It's right there. That's a minotaur.
Okay, well I was meaning to say a minotaur.
But you said the wrong thing.
Well, whatever. You see, but that's what would happen if a freaking centaur breed with the human.
Well, now, see, I was arguing it because I thought you were talking about a minotaur the whole time. Get your things right.
It's two fucking words that are too close to each other.
You're a
all right?
ginger. That makes you closer to mythical than me and him. You should get your shit right.
There you go. There's
Okay.
a Minotaur. So you're talking about a centaur and a human.
Yes.
We've talked about this, Ricky, and a centaur and a human, because a centaur has two wieners.
No,
They
there's
have
no two
one in the front,
wieners.
one in the back.
How do they have two wieners?
Where's the second wiener on
man
there?
wiener in the front, horse wiener in the back.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Jason, you need to quit taking
That's
this
how it
fucking
works.
side, you piece of shit.
Also, a human being could not birth anything like that. It's too big.
No, the human would it'd have to be a female one of those, and the human would have to have
Exactly.
sex with it,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the
it
only
could
way it
birth
works.
it. Yeah.
It was all the same, though.
Otherwise, the girl would get pregnant and then die during labor or lose the pregnancy.
Well, yeah, all the same, though. But see, that's what you would create there, okay? So now say that thing right there, right, went out there and boned a goddamn unicorn. Okay? Well, now you have a half humanoid, half beast creature.
Now you've got a manicorn.
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 Yeah. It's a man with a horn on his head. You know, we're getting pretty extreme here, Ricky.
Are we talking like
Exactly.
a majestic unicorn body with a unicorn horn, but a man's top,
Yeah.
with still a man dong in front?
Yeah, exactly.
A man dong out of its majestic unicorn.
Like right here, right here.
Well, yeah, which would be right here on the lower part of the body. Not up here, down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like where the neck hole would be on
Exactly.
the body there.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Exactly, yeah.
And then it would have the horse dong still.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, in the back.
Wait a minute. Oh, man.
You see? So now if that can happen...
No. The image I just had was horrible.
No, you see, now if that can happen...
I don't think it could be any worse than what it
Okay.
actually is.
Yeah, all right?
No, I was thinking of a woman bent over on a horse, and he could give it to the woman and the horse at the same time with his two penises.
Okay, but now look. Now, if that monstrosity can be born, then why the hell can't someone like Hagrid bone a
Because
knocked out dragon?
We're talking about two different types of things. We're talking about a reptile thing and a mammal thing. Mammals and reptiles cannot mate. It just doesn't happen at all. Mammals and mammals,
Why don't you
we've
explain
seen,
that to the platypus?
they didn't mate. That's a fucking different thing. Ricky tried to bring this up last time.
Exactly, the
It's still
fucking
a mammal.
platypus.
It's still a mammal, and that's
See?
not a reptile.
And it's got a
But
fucking
it lays
egg.
eggs.
So it's still a mammal.
Mammals don't lay eggs, except for that one.
There's two mammals that lay eggs: echidnas and
There was
platypus.
originally a
What's an
third one, but I
echidna
think it
look
went
like?
extinct.
It's like a tiny hedgehog.
Huh? I didn't know that till just
Got a
now.
little snout.
Uh-huh.
Sounds
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, and
It
there
is.
was a
It's
third
very
one, but I think the third one went extinct.
There's one left.
But fucking
Yeah, you see? So that means Hagrid could go
no,
out there, in
it
fact.
wouldn't work.
No.
because
And
like
bone a
I
dragon.
said, Ricky,
If he
okay,
boned a female dragon, that female dragon would lay an egg that had a half Hagrid baby.
a platypus
Yes,
can't
it would.
go.
And that would go and fully mature inside that egg, so it'd have everything it need. It'd be a half dragon, half Hagrid
Are you
thing.
telling me that?
A platypus isn't gonna go out and fuck a fucking crocodile, all right? It
Steve,
doesn't work.
You don't know.
No.
Platypuses are sneaky, horny little bastards, all right? They will walk up and go and fuck that crocodile while it's sleeping.
All right.
They don't give a shit.
If a duck bones a platypus, does it get pregnant?
No, it's a
It
bird.
could, though.
It's a bird, yes, but
But
it's-
now look at the damn Vila, okay? That thing's a half fucking bird. Okay, and Fleur
It can
Delacour,
transform back and
and
forth.
Fleur Delacour, okay, is half freaking Vila because her freaking sick ass freaking dad boned down with a freaking Vila. All right?
You know what? I can prove that this works
There's a vila.
because if a dragon goes into human form and bones with.
You're talking D&D.
I am.
There's a difference between Harry Potter dragons and D&D dragons. I will 100% agree with you on a D&D scale that a human-formed dragon could impregnate a human.
A giant.
Or a giant.
Which also means that
in Harry
Hagrid's
Potter,
dad
dragons can't turn to humans.
probably just crawled inside of Hagrid's mom's vagina and just jacked off.
You're disgusting.
Because I'm not disgusting. Hagrid's dad is the disgusting one.
You thought about this.
I mean, he just like crawls inside. He's like, oh, this is not kind of cozy in here.
Oh my god.
And he's just like in there.
This is what he thinks about while he masturbates at night.
This is what I think about when
he gets the blankets all up over his head, and he's like, "Ooh, it's kind of cozy in here."
This is just what I think about when I lie awake all night. I'm not really masturbating, you know what I mean? But...
He's already done that a few times.
No, yeah, he was already done with that 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're saying you last longer than that? I mean, don't fucking lie.
What the hell is that? A horse? A horse?
A Torator?
A
Torator? Yeah, Torator.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking badass.
Six-leg drive.
A horse centipede? You like human centipede?
That's an echidna.
I
So
like
that's the other egg-laying mammal?
Yes.
So you're saying that and a platypus could probably make a baby?
Yes.
You think so? Really?
No.
Because genetically, probably not
Dude,
possible.
a squirrel and a chipmunk bone, and they made a baby.
Those are very similar animals. This
They're
is
completely
not,
two different genuses.
What about the scrat? Explain that one.
they're very similar animals. They're both
How's a rat and a squirrel similar?
they're both rodents.
Scrats are pretty rare, so...
They're still both rodents.
Yeah, but they're
Well,
two
just like
completely
a
different
horse and a
genuses,
donkey.
though.
A horse and a donkey, different genuses, but they're still able to do it.
So then why can't humans reproduce a viable offspring with a monkey or gorilla?
Have you tried?
I have not.
Maybe you need to try.
Because now
Humans are far more complicated than the other animals you're talking about. They have a lot more to them than the other things. That's why you don't see crossbreeds of weird monkeys and stuff like that, because primates are far more complex than what you're talking about, than a horse or than a squirrel and a rat.
I've seen videos of monkeys humping deer, and you're gonna tell me that thing's more complex than that deer?
Yes. Yes, it is. That monkey has way more intelligence than that deer does.
Has enough to hump the deer.
Yes,
apparently.
that monkey goes, I want to fuck that thing. That deer is like, I have to do this thing, you know, because it's driven by instinct, not brain. What's going on, Drab you?
You should understand that better than anybody. It's like the sheeps that call you daddy.
No.
Daddy.
No.
I was reading a post. Apparently, the reason that whole like screwing sheeps and stuff like that became like a big popular thing is because I guess it's a lesser crime in Scotland and Ireland to have sex with a sheep than it is to steal a sheep. So when people got caught stealing somebody's sheep, they would say they were having sex with them instead of stealing them because you'd be put to death for stealing. But you wouldn't be put to death for screwing it.
What the fuck?
I have not done any research on this at all, but this is what I read on a post.
What the fuck?
I guess you could shag a fish. I mean, I feel like it'd be like the fry thing on Futurama.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, Ricky, the mammal, the animal thing, they're like the mer people are closer to a human than the other things too. So you could probably get with a mer person.
But then now, could your offspring get with the freaking dragon? Because that's like a reptilian type of egg-laying thing there.
Fishes are
like a
not
fish
reptiles.
Well, they're also not human.
I'm gonna say
They're half
that,
human.
I'm gonna say that if you can get far enough down the line, eventually that would work. But it would probably end up like a mule, where it's not viable. It couldn't. It can't. It's sterile.
All right, no.
Here's the other thing, though.
I'm still just gonna say that someone like Hagrid could probably successfully bring in a dragon.
I will say he
All
could
right.
probably have sex with a dragon, but I'm saying it's not gonna do anything.
Here's the other problem, though, with a mermaid. They're no fun to have sex with because they lay their eggs in a hole and then you just masturbate on them. What kind of fun is that?
What if they have a fish top and a female bottom?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that. It happened in The Family Guy, I think.
Yeah, Family Guy. So let's save Lois after Stu killed her.
Yeah.
Or tried to kill her.
Oh, yeah, when she got thrown off the boat.
Well, when he shot her and she fell off the boat.
Was she shot?
Yeah,
I couldn't
she
remember.
was shot like a. Like
That
a
was in the
million
What If
fucking
machine,
times.
wasn't it?
That was his kind of what if machine, yeah.
Okay.
Brian was saying, like, isn't that kind of like his big ass, like, you know, slap in the face and middle finger to the audience? You
Well,
know?
yes. So yeah, I mean, in that case you could, but then you're making out with a fish while you're humping it. I mean, it doesn't seem great.
I mean, people have been known to put their dicks in fish. I'm just gonna say this.
You know, there's some sick people that have been known to put their dicks in a lot of things, Ricky.
There is actually, as a matter of fact, I think it was. I mean, like, it was actually quite a few years ago. It was maybe like even like 10-something years ago. But
I don't like where this story's going, Ricky.
There was apparently some guy around here that got arrested for fucking people's horses. Yeah. Like, he was going around different ranches, and like I think eventually he got caught when he went to the animal hospital and tried fucking one of their horses. Yeah.
I think he had a problem. He
The guy was
probably
a
needed
serial horse
medication
fucker.
and some
That was
serious
his fucking
counseling.
problem. I'm just gonna say.
I mean, I don't want to be judgmental of anybody really, but that just, you know, sex with animals, I kind of feel like somebody's gotten a little emotionally messed up in their life.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I'm not gonna sympathize with the guy. You know what I mean? I mean, he's out there fucking a horse, dude. What the fuck?
Well, I'm not going to sympathize with him, but, you know, to each his own, I guess. Don't yuck his yum.
No, that right there is a yum I'm gonna yuck. All right? That is definitely one I'm going to yuck, okay? Like, that's just, no.
Why do we have this black and white girl dancing on the screen
It's a
behind us?
vela.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Can you shag a dinosaur, Ricky?
I mean...
by your the thought process, then it should be yes.
I mean, yeah, technically. I mean, it's a large reptilian creature.
At least if you go with the Spielberg dinosaurs, they could be more bird-like. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then that would go back to the whole vela thing. So we can bone a vela, and that's a freaking bird creature.
You keep saying that, but they can transform back.
They're a
and forward.
goddamn bird creature, Steven.
They can transform back and
It
forward.
doesn't matter. They're still a bird creature. They're a bird creature. They have beaks and feathers.
Sometimes.
You know,
They're a
come to think
goddamn
of it,
bird creature.
a lot of the dinosaurs they're finding had feathers and stuff, and, you know, not all of them, but a portion of them.
Yeah, a decent amount of them.
Yeah, and so could they have sex with an average bird, I wonder, and get knocked up?
I mean, it would depend on how big the bird was, and like say maybe like a velociraptor and an ostrich probably could.
Yeah, there you go. And you'd get some weird ostrich. Velostrich.
Velostrich.
You'd get a
Nailed
weird
it.
velostrich.
Yeah.
Nailed it on two. Nailed it in two.
Yeah, velostrich. That's definitely a good one right there. Didn't they actually use ostrich eggs in Jurassic Park movies?
Probably.
Like they took just empty ostrich eggs and they put the DNA inside there to act as this thing.
Dino DNA.
Yeah, dino DNA.
Well, they actually used, they'd empty the egg basically, and then they'd put a fake fluid into it, and parts of a frog, and then...
Well, yeah, DNA of frog to fill in the fucking missing gaps.
Yeah, and all that crap. I don't remember. I mean, it's been a while since I
mean,
saw
like,
that.
honestly, I'm actually really quite disappointed, like, there wasn't a single fucking dinosaur that didn't ribbit. I mean, you would think, like, okay, like, there's no way that they can control genes good enough to not make one of the dinosaurs ribbit.
They could in their world, sort of. They still got male and female because the frogs could be both genders.
Well, yeah, they can literally change gender. Something can be born a female or a male, and it'll literally change its fucking gender depending on its environmental
You know,
conditions.
there's a few different things on Earth that actually do that.
There's a few different things that have all female species, and they reproduce just all female.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually a certain lobster that was just discovered off, I think it was the Alaskan coast, that every single member of its species is a clone of itself. Like, they are all genetically identical.
You know what's wrong with that? It's illegal to clone things now, isn't it?
It reproduces asexually.
Yeah.
It adds
So what
in
you're saying
both.
is it's breaking the law.
It's breaking the law. Yeah, breaking the law. And it chops a poor praying mantis in half, and you end up lopping off your finger along with it with a
Breaking the law. Breaking the
hedge
law.
whacker.
Whacker.
Yeah, whacker.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about.
This is an old reference. The younger audience may not get it.
Nope, that's a video.
Maybe watching that.
Wow.
But yeah, so
Weird.
that was a good one.
Drag that over there. There we go.
Yeah, so Beavis and Butthead back in the day. This is what MTV showed. Not the crap they do nowadays. This was MTV's Pride and Joy back in the day.
I don't know if it was their Pride and Joy, Ricky.
Oh, God, it was.
It was Ricky's
God,
Pride
it
and
was.
Joy, obviously.
I mean, this was the only way that they could show their music to the new generation of fucked up individuals. Yeah. So.
Whoop, that's a video.
There it is, yeah.
Here,
We're looking
You
there.
actually stopped that video at a pretty good spot, though.
toss it there.
Yeah, so yeah, that's breaking the law, really breaking the law. Yeah, see, that's what it is. See, and they chopped his finger off. That's just dripping blood.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, man.
You see, and this is the shit we grew up watching, okay? And you don't see us out there doing this crazy shit kids are doing nowadays.
Back in my day.
Well, I mean, Steven did jump off a car and slid his wrist and tried, committing suicide.
There
I
was
think,
good
after
reason for
watching
that.
Daredevil.
The Daredevil movie was so bad, it's all he could do to not kill himself.
I mean,
I thought it was Daredevil, right?
just saying,
That's his story now.
Yeah.
He went through months of counseling to get over seeing that
Except
movie.
while I was doing it, I said, I'm Daredevil. I'm Daredevil.
He did as he jumped on the hood of the car. Got in the car after he realized after our friend slammed on the brakes and
No, I
him
jumped
flying
off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and then
Because
got
I
in the
thought
car. Yeah.
stupidly that I
Yeah.
could run fast enough to
Yeah,
keep myself on my feet.
And when
Exactly,
he got in
yeah.
the car, I believe the only thing that David could say was, "Don't get blood on my car."
Exactly. Well, I saw it and I was like, "Oh, dude, you're fucked." Was the first thing I could say. So yeah, that was a pleasant experience. It's pretty funny. It was actually the best part of that movie. Was after we got out and that whole situation happened.
And then it turned out Ben Affleck was actually a pretty decent Batman. So,
He's not doing Batman no more.
I know he's not, but he was a decent Batman.
So did you hear that the guy who plays that Joker, that Suicide Squad guy, might not do it anymore?
Good.
That's what I'm saying.
He's horrible. I feel like that guy should never act again.
Okay, honestly, I think...
Well, he's not too bad.
I
He's just
think-
not good
okay,
as
look,
Joker.
I don't even know who he was. He was
I
just so
don't-
bad in that.
I don't like the Suicide Squad movies or even their very fucking concept of them. I think they
I
just
don't care for 'em.
completely ruined all those fucking characters completely and utterly with that movie. It's like I can't consider anything that they've done in that canon. It's like parallel universe.
But it is,
where-
though.
Huh?
Unfortunately, it is. All
Unfortunately, it is, but I personally cannot consider it because it's just they have just flat out just fucking ruined it with those fucking movies. It's absolutely god awful, terrible. The person who fucking thought of it and directed it and made it honestly needs to feel very very ashamed ashamed of themselves and should just quit out of shame. Donate all their money to me. And then just go and live in a fucking cardboard box for the rest of their fucking life. I heard the rents on those are pretty reasonable nowadays.
So, I can't think of his name right offhand, but the only good Joker there ever was could have made that a good movie. It's the same guy, everybody agrees. He died from the coke overdose or whatever
Heath
it was.
Ledger?
Heath Ledger, yes. Only good Joker we ever had. That guy could have made Suicide Squad into a better movie. Not that stupid guy they had for a Joker. Luckily, this won't be canon forever, probably, because they'll probably make another Suicide Squad that is not a horrible failure.
He was probably one of the best Jokers.
He was an amazing Joker.
Yeah, he really fucking played that. Right.
I mean, given a good part of that is the makeup and stuff, which I'm sure he didn't get to choose, but they needed to keep that.
Well, they just
look.
have his personality, his voice,
everything.
Everything
It
about
just
him
worked.
just screamed Joker.
I don't know. I'm still gonna stand by Mark Hamill as the best Joker there is. He obviously can do a live action Joker, but he is the voice of Joker and will always be the voice of Joker.
That is true. I mean, anytime I think of the voice of Joker, it's him. It's his voice that I hear.
Yep.
But anytime I think of what the Joker looks like, this is what I think of. Is this right here?
Yeah, but the Mark Hamill Joker wouldn't fit that voice.
No.
Or that face.
No.
So.
No. Well, that particular Joker, even in the animated, was more skinny and kind of lankier and taller, wasn't he? Anyways, yeah. So.
Yeah, this was more of a Joker that was sipping his own Kool-Aid right here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because Jason's always sipping his own Kool-Aid.
You know you can only do that like once or twice before it becomes too toxic and you'll die from it.
We're not talking about urine.
I mean, that's what I assume when everyone says they're sipping their own Kool-Aid. Just saying.
There is a new Joker movie coming out.
Wow, that's even worse than the last
That's
Joker. That guy
horrible.
looks... Oh my goodness. Please tell me that's not the next Joker.
That is the next Joker. Whoop.
That is fucking hideous.
Come on.
I didn't know they could make it worse than the last one, but they just keep getting worse. What the fuck is wrong with DC? They need to get a good director. Everything they do is crap.
So this is going to be the laughing. God damn it. Which let's see.
Pretty much the Joker backstory is going to be played with this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. That's what this is. It's the Joker backstory, and there's a whole like animated series of this, or animated movie and comic book of this one, and it's actually a pretty decent comic.
Just looking at him, if this guy can act the part, he could be a really good Joker.
It's
But-
I mean it's Joaquin Phoenix, so he's really good at.
I mean, maybe he can pull it off.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the makeup.
I don't care for the makeup either, but I feel like if he could act it right, the makeup could work.
Well, it also could be like what he has before he gets dropped into Ace Chemicals. So
Ace Chemicals?
yeah, that's the chemicals that Batman knocks him into, and he.
That's when he
becomes,
goes insane.
So why didn't he just sue the Bat?
Sue him?
Yeah.
Because in Gotham, that's not how you get stuff. You rob them.
Oh.
Yeah. You become a villain and just, destroy stuff.
Everybody in Gotham is either a villain or a hero, and there's no one in between. Because I feel like even the honest people there probably steal what they eat.
I'm going to say everybody in Gotham is a villain or it's Batman.
They're all a villain or it's Batman.
Yeah. Because there isn't any other heroes really
So
in
either you're
Gotham.
Batman or
There's-
you're a villain.
There's Batman, and then there's Robin, and then sometimes Nightwing, and then Batgirl maybe.
Does Batman ever bang Batgirl?
Yeah. What is that one in?
They don't have a baby, though, because it turns out she actually is a bat.
That could even be in The Killing Joke.
So I feel like if they went back and made a Batman and Robin movie where they wear their underwear on the outside of their tights and all that, and they just went super corny with it in the right way.
The Holy Rusted Metal Batman.
Yeah. It could be, if they did it right, it could be the best Batman they
I think
ever
that was
made.
the old Batman with Two-Face. Remember that?
Yeah.
They're climbing up to get Two-Face, and Robin's like, Holy Rusted Metal Batman. He's like, wait, what?
Then he points down, and there's a fucking rusted metal.
Yeah, holy
grate,
rusted metal. He's like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I feel like if they did it right, because and probably animated too, not live action necessarily, but like the new Spider-Man movie did an amazing job with the way that was done. And if they did Batman like that in the right way, it could be amazing.
Well, I'm
Do you
gonna tell you that the animated DC stuff is amazing.
Most
like,
of it is, yeah.
If you watch any of the even the animated movie stuff that they did, is all really good. It's the live action movie stuff, the live action television stuff. I enjoy a lot. I like Arrow. I like Flash.
I like Arrow. I like Flash. Whoever they got doing their TV stuff should be doing their movies. Gotham is okay.
It was good the first 2 seasons that I watched. It got weird when I started watching the 3rd season and I stopped. That's because I couldn't get it.
I
couldn't
quit
watch
watching mid-second season, so. But
When
from what
they
I saw, it was
introduced Mr. Freeze, I thought that was pretty cool. That's the villain I want to see in like a more realistic Batman, I think, because he's a.
good. Oh, there is one.
He's a.
It's played by the Governator.
No, I said a realistic Batman.
No, yeah. That movie just sucked.
That movie was bad.
That movie was horrible.
I'm gonna tell you, I fucking love that movie, but that's not the way I'm.
Well,
talking.
yeah, I know you do, Steven.
That's not the way I'm talking about.
You fucking
this thing.
love horror fucking movies like that.
I'm talking like a more down to earth, like making it, because like Mr. Freeze is actually a really
He's actually a decent guy.
he's not a decent guy.
Well.
He's a more complicated villain than the other villains. Like, he's not stealing for gain. He's stealing to try to save his wife.
Was he made by Batman?
In the movie, he was, but I don't know in the comic books. I didn't read enough DC comic books to tell you.
Because I know Batman makes most of his own villains, basically all of them.
But like he's a cryogenesis, and then his wife has this rare illness, so he freezes her. And in that part in the movie, Batman knocks him into the cryo stuff, and he can't leave that low temperature. In the Gotham TV show, did you see Mr. Freeze?
I
in the
didn't see
Gotham
Mr. Freeze.
Okay. So it's similar to that. But he doesn't get knocked into anything at that point.
Okay.
But he's a way more sympathetic character. That's what I was looking for. More sympathetic villain than you see. Like the Joker's not a sympathetic villain.
Well, him and Batman got this weird relationship where I feel like if he ever actually killed Batman, his life would be over. He would like need counseling.
He doesn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
There's nobody else to mess with.
And that would be that's also the reason why Bat won't kill him, because he's like, I'll be out of the fucking job if I kill this guy.
Yeah.
Well, Batman doesn't kill. At least he says he doesn't kill. They're sleeping.
Yeah.
You guys have watched that College Humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my mom and dad are sleeping. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it.
You just hit those guys with really sharp blades that came out of your arms. Yeah, they're sleeping. It's okay.
Yeah, they're covered in a real weak neurotoxin. Puts them to sleep almost instantly.
So do you think that the guy who played the new Spider-Man would make a good Robin?
No.
No?
No.
No.
He'd be a horrible Robin.
He does a great job as Spider-Man. I think the guy that they were planning on getting to play Robin in the last Batman movie would have been great. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
And who's that?
He's the guy they were getting to play Batman Robin in the last movie.
Okay, yeah, but who's that though?
He's so not PC. He keeps saying guy, girl. He should just say the person.
Except it's a dude.
I'm not PC. Oh, him.
Mm-hmm. He was in the last Batman movie as Robin, but he hadn't become like Robin the Defender with Batman yet.
Yeah.
What is he called when he turns evil from the Joker?
The Red Hood?
The Red Hood, that's right.
Yeah. It just depends on which Robin we're talking about.
Yeah.
Not all the Robins become
evil. Well, no,
evil.
the Bat has had multiple Robins.
Yeah. I think he would be a great Nightwing. Like, if he came back as Dick Grayson as Nightwing in a movie, that would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't done a
Nightwing Duck?
No. That's Darkwing Duck.
The Darkwing Duck, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Dick. Come on, man.
Just saying, there's no, I was gonna say pictures. Yeah, if no one's ever grown up with this guy here, apparently Steven can't find a decent enough picture.
I really hate image search on fucking Google now. I have to go through 3 fucking clicks.
See?
Darkwing Duck is fucking great.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck's fucking great. You need to look him up, watch him.
There's in the, what was it, the DuckTales thing? Or was it Darkwing Duck that had the robot guy that would say the magic words and the robot suit would fly on him?
Yeah, I remember
yes,
that.
DuckTales?
Sucker and Succotash, right?
No.
No. What was it he said?
Blather and
Blatherskites. That's what it was. Blather and
Yeah.
Blatherskites.
You're thinking of Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester.
Sylvester. But yeah, Blather and Blatherskites. And he does it by accident because they set up a password. They're like, nobody would
Yeah.
ever say this. And then he does something and says it.
Yeah.
It's like his normal go-to curse, I think.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he can't figure out how to get out of it until he says it again. And it all falls off of him and he's in the middle of like a battle.
Was that
Yeah.
Duck? But was that DuckTales or was that?
That's DuckTales.
Okay.
Woohoo. I never realized till just now when we both did it. That's a very Michael Jackson sound.
Did you ever play,
That's what it is, though.
did you ever play
His
that
is a little more.
game?
Did I ever what?
Did you ever play that game?
They had a game?
Yeah.
DuckTales game.
No, fucking Darkwing Duck game.
Oh, wasn't there a DuckTales game too, though?
Yeah, there was. They remade that.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember the electric guy, I remember Negaduck, and I remember Quackerjack. I don't remember the liquid duck or liquid guy or this plant person.
Yeah.
I don't remember those villains. So, I remember Steelbeak.
Yeah, Stillbeak, yeah.
Oh man, that was a good show.
God, it was.
I don't remember that show.
You don't remember Darkwing Duck?
That explains.
I remember little bits about it, but I don't remember it that well.
The pilot dude.
Yeah, I remember him.
Launchpad?
He always kind of reminded me of Baloo, like when Baloo was a pilot in Tailspin.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tailspin was fucking great.
Tailspin
too.
was amazing, but it was only on for a few years.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make that or bring that back.
Why don't you bring an image of it? It's like nothing knows what it is.
3 clicks, guys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tiny little image there.
Tiny little image
Yeah.
after 3 clicks.
But yeah, that was definitely a good show too.
This is like, yeah, this is the fucking.
Their mashup.
God damn it. Fucking Pinterest. I hate
Oh,
Pinterest.
80s cartoons. Nope.
Finding a good picture of it's nearly impossible, since they all take you to other links. This is what they're talking about on South Park, man.
Yeah, it's fucking the goddamn ads, dude. They're fucking sentient now.
Yeah.
No. You better believe Steven's gonna side with those fucking ads.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Dirty
It's a
fucking
little
ads.
bit bigger of a tiny picture.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All
So
right.
this was the shit. Like, this is
So you
all
had the
cartoons.
gargoyles.
Yeah, fucking love gargoyles. That was fucking Beikr, man.
Yeah.
The
The Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember who this dude is.
I can't even see it. Can you zoom
He's
in?
he's like a little police officer cat.
Oh, look,
I
zoomed in
remember
over there
him,
and
but I
made it
don't
bigger.
remember what the fuck he's from.
I've seen him, but I can't remember what he was in.
I don't remember what that gorilla was from.
This one?
Yeah.
That's a orangutan. That's from.
That's from the Tailspin.
Yeah, Tailspin.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's King Louie, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gummy bears.
Yeah. And you have Goofy's kid.
Yeah, Max.
Uh-huh.
Is that a Care Bear in the upper
Yeah. Uh-huh.
pink?
Yeah.
No, that's a gummy bear.
Oh yeah, the gummy bears. Yeah. I forgot about the gummy bears. I didn't really care for them. I like Elvin.
Alvin and the
Not
Chipmunks.
Elvin and the Chipmunks. I got their
Chip
names
and
wrong.
Dale.
It's Chip and Dale.
Oh, is that?
Who the fuck's the hockey guy? Was he from Darkwing Duck also?
Well, they had the whole
Don't
hockey movie. Remember, Steven? The Duck
Mighty
hockey
Ducks?
movie? Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
Did they make a Mighty Ducks cartoon?
I think they might have.
All right, so did you happen to look? Are they bringing back Tailspin by some chance?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought that's the first thing he was
Okay,
looking
yeah,
up.
no, you're right. Mighty Ducks TV series. There was a fucking.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember
don't
that
remember
now.
that.
Oh.
Totally don't remember that.
Uh-huh. Because
Mighty
everything had to
Ducks.
be ducks, apparently, for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
There was a time period for ducks.
Back in the 80s.
That's right. Let's see, there were ducks, and then in the early 90s, there were yo-yos. No, that was Pogs. Yo-yos were in
Pogs
later
are so
into the 90s.
fucking awesome.
I got
Oh
a
my
big old tube of
God.
Pogs, a couple of Slammers.
Yo-yos just come back all the time.
Yeah.
Looks like they're bringing just like Tailspin characters. to
Yeah,
DuckTales.
Steven.
What?
Yo-yos come back all the time.
I didn't even do that on purpose. God, I'm awesome.
Yeah, I don't like the modern stuff they're bringing out. I want them to like re-release all of the old DuckTales and all that
Like,
stuff.
remaster the shit. Just keep it the same story, same everything. Just remaster it.
No, just re-release it. Don't do shit to it. It was good the way it was.
No, remaster so that way the fucking
They got all these
animations
modern
are a lot better.
animations that are fucking crap. Maybe they should go back to the old animations and make new ones with all the old fucking
Dude, did you know how
technology.
fucking difficult old animation is?
Well, I'm not telling them to hand draw it.
Like, that shit's fucking like they would not do that nowadays.
No, but they could if they put all of the images into a computer. They could just draw on the images they wanted.
Yeah, but then it may not look right.
As long as they look close, and they need to get voice actors that are close too, because the modern voice actors.
Well, yeah, I mean, look what freaking Spike TV did to fucking Ren and Stimpy. They defiled it.
Ren and Stimpy is horrible.
Ren and Stimpy was originally fucking awesome.
I'm telling you, it's horrible.
I'm telling you, originally.
Okay, I never
was
saw
awesome.
anything but one episode, and the one I saw, they were two dog-looking creatures fucking each other in the butt.
Yeah, that was on Spike. That's horrible. That's what
That's
Spike
what I'm
did
talking
to
about.
it.
It's horrible.
The original.
I never saw the
Ren
original.
and Stimpy is fucking amazing. Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Well, yeah.
Freaking classic fucking episode. Stinky. Classic fucking episode. Freaking The Adventures of was it Captain Ranhoek and Cadet Stimpy. With the space madness.
Space
blow it up a little with
madness.
the,
Steven, type in the whole freaking
Spandy button.
I'm gonna get an image of the alien world.
They're from an alien world?
No, this alien world they visit.
Why don't you talk about stuff while I'm doing this?
You know,
Good
It's still
call.
a podcast.
yeah.
I feel like they should bring back the show, crap. That one with the alien and the alien robot dog.
Alien and the alien robot dog.
Yes! He comes to Earth to destroy it. Invader Zim.
Oh yes.
They need to bring back
Then
Invader
there
Zim.
is talks that they might come back.
There's been talks they might come back forever now, and it just hasn't happened. I love that show.
Yeah, that was. Oh yeah. See, look. See, this is the alien. See, now this is the kind of shit that we had to deal with TV growing
Fucking
up. No, you
Pinterest.
see, it fucking does that.
That's because
No.
everything leads to Pinterest.
Yeah. So is Pinterest like the epicenter of the
no.
ads?
Cats are the
No,
epicenter of
Facebook
everything.
is the fucking epicenter of ads.
He's right. It's Facebook. Everything eventually leads to cats because they're the epicenter of the internet. Cats or dogs.
So you saying the cats?
You realize
are
the
spawn-
epicenter of the internet is porn, right?
Yeah. Point being
Not
racist.
everything leads to porn.
I'm sure that if I typed in stuff, I could eventually get to a porn site. That's not a thing we can
If
do on the
just
podcast.
clicking through stuff right now, you'll eventually get to cats, dogs, one or the other, or both. Just clicking through stuff. Now, just randomly clicking from where you are right now, you are probably not going to get to porn.
No, because I'm gonna get cats and dogs because this show is about cat and dog.
He's gonna get bestiality is what he's gonna get.
Everything leads to cats and dogs regardless.
You gotta turn your safe search
You
off, and
literally-
that's how you get there.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to turn off my safe search because I don't need to be pulling up porn.
At least not right now in front of everyone.
No.
Oh shit! Remember log?
Yeah, I remember log.
I don't remember log. What is log?
Rolls downstairs.
Well,
and
yeah,
something,
logs roll
something.
downstairs.
Runs over your neighbor's dog, and you know it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's
It
log.
sounds to me like we're talking about an amazing movie like Rubber, only with a log. That's what it sounds like to me.
Log. By
Log. Yeah, from Blanco.
Blanco.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
It's just a log.
Uh-huh. But you look at all the amazing things you can do with it.
Yeah, I could make out with that one.
Exactly.
It's a blonde.
It's a police officer.
Oh, I
You
run to
eat
him
it?
for help.
This could be a lady.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
that's a pretty big hunk of wood you got there.
You
Exactly.
realize we once again brought it back to Ren and Stimpy because last time we did a Beikr, we talked about Powdered Toast Man flying backwards. And Jason didn't understand how people can fly with pants on.
That's true.
I don't know why, but you were talking about how there would be this nonstop fart because we'd fill their butt with air, so I just thought they were naked.
Also, Ricky, rubber nipples.
Rubber
That's
nipples.
right, rubber nipples.
Oh, on the knees.
Uh-huh. Keep your
Rubber
knees warm.
nipples.
Yeah.
What does that girl have on her chest?
That's a Stimpy.
That's a Stimpy on her
Yeah,
chest?
and that's the bad Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
That's the one from Spike. That's the one we don't want.
No, Spike, Ren, and Stimpy. I never saw the other one,
That's another
Apparently.
Spike, Ren and Stimpy.
but apparently the Spike, Ren, and Stimpy is the one I saw, and it was terrible.
Yeah, don't ever watch the Spike, Ren and Stimpy.
You gotta watch the
It's-
Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, you gotta watch the Nickelodeon.
I mean, there he is pounding a hunk of wood into his ass with a saw. What
That's the bad one.
That's the bad one.
what the kind of stupid shit is that?
See, they've got nipples on there. That's definitely not going to show up on
She's backwards, too, because that's her butt. She has a butt back.
She does have a butt back.
She may have turned around in that scene.
Without turning her lower body? All right, there he is. Yeah.
See, this is what they made after they made when they decided they were going to remake.
Yeah, sorry we can't show that to you folks, but
No,
gross.
I'm not getting the video taken off.
yeah, no, we would get the video banned.
All right. You guys have anything else you want to talk about?
Wow.
Other than the fact that people need a petition to have Ren and Stimpy brought back to Nickelodeon and
No.
made properly, and get Invader Zim going. Again
I'll
too.
agree. As long as Invader Zim is in the along with it, I'll agree.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this is how shitty laws get passed. Somebody puts something that they want and then puts something that you want, and then you vote for it even though you didn't want the thing that he wanted, but you wanted the thing that you wanted. So you vote for it, and the thing that he wanted is really shitty, and the thing you want to you is very good, and that's how laws get passed with shitty things in it.
Politics 101, baby.
Yep.
You called your brother baby.
He did. I'm disturbed.
Called you both, baby.
So let's see. This time we talked about animal
Video game.
animal sex, and classic cartoons.
It wasn't really animal sex. It was more about the breeding and what kind of weird creatures you could make.
How do they make those creatures, Jason?
Through magic, because animal sex wouldn't actually work.
That's my point.
That's my point.
Ricky's point is not that.
No, I agree with yours. I don't agree with his.
Ricky definitely wants wizards to have sex with animals.
But they do. Look what they do with the house elves.
Wait a minute.
They
Those
bone
are
house
animals.
elves.
Those are sentient creatures.
They're still animals or nothing like humans.
So here's the thing. You want wizards to have sex with animals. Does that mean you want to be a wizard?
I don't want them to have sex with animals. I'm just saying that they do.
You're considering a house elf an animal now, huh?
They're smarter than you.
It's
That seems
a non-humanoid
That
creature.
seems pretty.
They're
no,
very magical and
You know what
humanoid.
humanoid means?
Two
They,
legs.
Two
they
legs,
walk
two
upright
arms.
on two legs. Two legs, two arms.
Do you realize that most of the aliens in Star Trek are humanoid? No matter how fucked up they look, they are still humanoid. There are some fucked up looking aliens. A lot of the stuff you see in most of the TV shows are not that, but there's like Gorn, like fucking giant lizard people, and those are humanoid still. So, you know, the house elf is definitely humanoid.
It's kind of weird that other aliens consider that humanoid.
I know, it is. Right? I feel like they'd be like, this is fucked up. Like, this seems incredibly racist. They're saying humanoid.
You know what is not humanoid? Is the Jello blob that you want to have sex with on Orville.
I haven't watched that.
Oh.
You've watched the Orville.
Haven't seen the big Jello blob.
Yeah, you have, because you watched the first season.
He's all over
Voiced
the
by
first
Norm
season.
Macdonald. He wants to have sex with the doctor.
Gotcha.
Yeah. See? All right, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/Heroic Adventure, mixer.com/Turketer, and twitch.tv/Turketer Plays. You can also follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Turketer. You can follow Jason on Twitter at.
Unbelievable one.
You can follow Ricky on Twitter at.
Furry Twitter balls.
You can follow Eric on Twitter at Quick and Severe, and Kelly on Twitter at Sugar Snuggles. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. You can find all this stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/Turketer Plays. There's also donate links in the description on both those sites, so if you want to help us out, donate there. That would be great.
Freaking awesome.
Until Wednesday. Wednesday. We'll talk to you
Later.
We'll let you guys go. Yeah, until Wednesday. I was going to say talk to you on Wednesday, and then it would have been until Wednesday we talk to you on Wednesday. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes
doesn't,
sense.
Stan.
It's just redundant, I guess. Jason's head is completely covered up by the Facebook, by the
YouTube.
the YouTube thing.
I can see you.
I wonder if I can make that transparent.
Probably not.
Let's see, filter. Oh wait, no, it'd be properties. Anyways, we'll talk to you
I
guys.
was about to say, for entertainment purposes, I'm about to start talking.
We'll talk to you guys on Wednesday.
See ya.
Bye.